Knitting techniques. How to knit the decrease bind off, English style, left-handed. To download a guide with our 5 favorite tips to improve your knitting right now, visit newstitchaday.com/5knittips. For this tutorial, you'll need the following materials: a pair of knitting needles, and a ball of yarn. Special thanks to our sponsor Lion Brand for providing today's yarn. Today we are using their Lion's Pride Woolspun, available exclusively at Michael's Craft Stores and lionbrand.com. In the color, Taupe. The decrease bind off is a method of finishing your work by taking the loose stitches and closing them off so that when you are using your project or wearing your garment, whatever it is that you made, the stitches won't unravel. They're going to stay nice and secure. Now this method is probably the quickest and simplest bind off that I've seen. At least it requires fewer steps than most, and you get a nice clean bind off edge. Now this edge is not particularly stretchy, but it's nice and sturdy, so this is not going to be a good bind off if you're going to need your fabric to have a lot of horizontal play, like if you were doing ribbing. I would choose something different, like a bind off in pattern for something like that. This is just going to be a nice durable tight bind off. So let me show you how we do this. Alright, so to do the decrease bind off, we're going to begin with step 1 by inserting our working needle into the first 2 stitches through the back loops. We're going to come in and through both stitches at once. Okay, and for step 2, we're going to knit those 2 stitches together and pull them off as if they were 1 stitch. For step 3, we're going to place this first stitch back onto the second stitch, onto the main needle, sorry. And for step 4, we're going to actually go back to step 1. So we'll just insert our needle into both, knit 2 together, and draw off. Okay, then we'll place them back on, insert into both through the back loop, knit 2 together, and remove the 2 stitches. Alright, so you just repeat these 3 steps until you've bound off all of your stitches. And that's how you knit the decrease bind off.
Hey, I'm Johnny Vasquez, founder of New Stitch a Day and your teacher for this tutorial. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to learn from us. If you'd like to see more videos just like this, we produce new content every single day, hence New Stitch a Day. You can click the subscribe button so that you don't miss a single stitch. And if you click one of the links to the side here, you can see the previous stitch in our series or the next stitch in our series. And if you click this link, you'll be able to see one of my favorites. And don't forget, you can also download a PDF with the written instructions for this tutorial by clicking or using the URL link that's on the screen. Again, I want to thank you so much for learning with us, and I hope that we've helped make your knitting and crochet skills a little bit better today. Yarn on!